My real name is Ikoke Matautia, but aka Jr Boogaloo. Got that name when I was young. When I moved to LA, I got it from the original Heckle and Jekyll, Jack and Charlie, and from the Blue City Strutters. Rest in peace, Paul, Ted, and Danny, and their younger sister. So just want to give that shout out. How did I start dancing? Actually, dancing, I learned from family, friends when used to have house parties, the parties that were like in the neighborhood. I learned dancing from girls, dancing with girls. But street dance, we got introduced. Well, we saw it like on the streets, like when they were doing street performing and stuff. But me and my friend went to where did we go? We went to a theater, and his uncle was selling hamburgers and hot dogs. But on this one particular night, he was saying there was going to be some street performers. So we're like, oh man, okay. So we go, and the group was Close Encounters of the Funkiest Kind. I think the other one was Captain Crunch and the Funky Bunch, or it could have been Dr. Grave and the Cemetery Slates, but I wasn't sure. But when we saw the show, it was so dope, and we were like just blown, And then after that, we're like, you know what? We're gonna learn this dance. So that's when, I think it was like 1977, 1976 or 1977. That's when like we were first started to like get into it in San Francisco, California. Yeah. So that's what happened. We had a search. I mean, like, we lived in we used to live in like projects, low income projects, housing projects called Patrol Hill, and there was some other dancers we used to see over there. So like it was these two guys. They would always bring out their box, their boom box, and used to get down. And me and my friend used to hide, like watch them. So we used to copy all their moves, and then we'd go back home, and then it would start. But them, I forgot their names, but we used to go down to Fisherman's Wharf, over there by the Pier 39, and that's where you see like a lot of the dancers, or Market Street, like First and Market at the it was like a game, like a fun center. That's where like everybody used to hang out to. And like in Daly City, there was a spot that everybody used to hang out called the Donut Hole, I guess, like everybody just hung out there. And then there was also this one church in Daly City called Follows Church. I remember going over there when I was a kid. Like I see, people getting down over there too. And at the Cow Palace, like I remember like going to the Cow Palace and watching some dancers. Because I used to have like wrestling over there. And then right next to it was the drive-in theater. And everybody used to hang out over there. I remember them days. But yeah, those all was like in the late 70s. I'm inspired, by watching old school and new school, like Pete, Sam, Electric Boogaloos, Jazzy J, Bobby and Andre, like all the ones that are still dancing. And a lot of the young cats now, and middle, you have your younger generation, you have your middle, and then you have your older generation. So for me, watching just dance, it inspires me, But now it's like I don't dance to like, like put my name, like I want to be the best. No, that's when I was younger. Now for me it's just fun, And then like when I watch something, it could be like on the video, and I'm like, man, that. Or like if I'm at like some battle event, and I could watch people like in the cipher. You know, I'm like, damn, these guys getting getting down. So I just wow, go home and like inside it. I think learning from like a lot of people. Um, when I first learned how to dance, there was this one guy from San Francisco. His name was Robotron Jr. He used to do the robot, and like I learned robot from him, and I learned strutting from Tony Strutter from the Bay also. Um, Boogaloo style, like when I moved to LA, I learned from Jack and Charlie, because they learned from Sam, Boogaloo Sam from EBs, and that's the first time I saw Jack and Charlie, the original Heckle and Jekyll, with Sam, the other Sam from their crew, not Boogaloo Sam. Um, uh, who else was it? Ted, Ted DeVoe from Booyah. Um, so when I moved from the Bay to LA, to Carson, that's when I met like all the Blue City Strutters. You know, Jack, Charlie, Michael Allo, Ted, um, Sam. I remember this one cat named Poppin' Pat. We used to go to his house, but he wasn't in the crew. He was just freaking popping hard, because when I moved to LA, they didn't strut. When I came from the Bay, we strut, robot and strut. But the way we pop, I guess pop, you want to call it, we didn't, pop like, like gun, gun, boom. Like when we strut, everything was like more like a dime stop. Not using power, but everything was just, like robotic. So everything was just stop, 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 stop. But it was when I moved to LA, I'm like, damn, these guys are popping hard. They're like bam, 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 damn. Because I learned like the more calm way, like the robotic, but with dime stops, control, isolation, yeah. But I couldn't pop as hard as them guys, man. Them guys are popping hard. Yeah. I think more creativity. For me, growing up, uh, this street dance was created by creativity. Like somebody saw this person, somebody saw that person, and then they just went home and did it maybe wrong way, and then maybe they added something new, but it's all like creativity, but built off of feel, feeling the music. You know what I mean? So it's like, expressing how you feel listening to the music, because like, you know, there was a lot of people that looked different. Nobody looked the same. Like everybody had their own little flavor, but a lot of people can be doing like the robot, but everybody robot different. You know what I mean? Like maybe everybody knew how to boogaloo, but everybody boogaloo different. Not everybody looked the same, and that was really, I think, good because there was creativity. You know. But now, like when you go to class now, of course you learn like the basic foundation, but after that you have to create. Because that's how this dance, got started, from creativity. And for me, I love to see something new. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I never seen that before. That's dope. Oh, damn, that's dope. So yeah, I wasn't really a fan of TikTok because I don't know. It's like everybody, you know, I don't know if everybody's on there. You know, I know everybody's on there. To like have views and to be famous and you know, but I guess it's the new generation. But I can't say nothing about it. But for me, like I can't. I was on TikTok, but I deleted my TikTok because I that's just not me. But I feel like when people on there and they trying to teach like tutorials, I think they should like learn the basics and the real foundation first before they start to teach on TikTok or any platform. Like just go for just learn from the source. Where it originally from. But yeah, I mean, like everybody's trying to make money. I understand, but just don't do it. You know, I mean, can't say nothing about it. I mean, like if you're gonna do it, like just make sure like you have the basic and foundation. And like if you say that you're popping, that like the history and the basic foundation. You know, it says, yo, I pop. And I'm like, no, that's not popping. Looks strange. But I can't hate on TikTok. You know, but I don't have TikTok. I think people should travel more just to, for me, like I got, I feel like I learned a lot just by traveling everywhere, in Asia and Southeast Asia, Europe, not just, learning, but learning about the culture, the people there, maybe the food or, like the history, like sometimes when people go out different places like around the world, like they go for vacation but they don't really care about learning anything from there. They're just going to have fun. But for me, like like I learned because I wanted to learn. Like when I leave any country, like I want to leaving learning something, language, food, history, or culture. My advice: never stop learning, no matter how old or young you are. Just always keep a open mind and keep learning. You know, and that's what I learned for myself. Like sometimes like we think we know everything, but actually we don't know shit. That's why you have to like open up your mind and have that mindset to like, what? Okay, I don't know shit. I'm gonna learn from here. Always like like when somebody is trying to give you like advice, they're like, oh yeah, I know. you know that, that was me like a while, when I was younger. And like I wish I wasn't like that because I didn't know shit. So when I just shut up and like listen, oh damn, I didn't know. So just never stop learning, and learn from different people. you know of course you have your main, like your main teacher, but always learn from like many people. And you know just have fun with the dance, because a lot of people learning the dance, they they get stressed out, or like, oh, I gotta be good, but be patient, take your time, and you know just have fun, because dance is not stressful. Dance is not really serious. Dance is it's like speaking, like we sharing, but at the same time like you're learning. And that's what for dance for me was like you know it's my life. It's always been my life, but it was always there, but like I have to take care of this. But like a lot of people that go to school, or they have work, or they're like, no, I have to dance. And I said, no, dance ain't going nowhere. You need to finish this, and after that, it's always here. And a lot of my students, like I had to explain that to them because they're like, no, I'm gonna dance forever. I'm like, no, you're gonna go to school, and you're gonna finish school, and after that, you can come back to dance. Like I said, like learning from many different people, you know, that's how I learned. And just to be inspired by other people, like, of course, like everybody wants to be the best. This younger generation, like they want to be the best and they want to beat the best. So it's like, um, of course, there's the the battle, but sometimes you should try to test your skills, not at the battle, maybe at a cipher, maybe at a party, but it doesn't, wait. So like, oh, just wait till the battle. Like, no. A battle is like a show, show. You hire the judges, the people, and you enter. It's, the whole thing's a show. But like, it's just, it's not real. But like when you test yourself outside of that, that's a real battle because there's no limit. There's no time. You can go 3, 4, 5, 10 rounds. You can go when you're like, I can't dance more, and then that's good battle because at the same time you're learning, and you're learning, how far you can dance, and like your stamina. There's like many things you can learn from that. But from a stage, like a battle where you go on stage with the judges, for me it's cool, but you could do 1 round, 30 seconds, that's not a battle. It's show. That's show. Yeah. I want to give a shout out to my crew: MGF, Machine Gun Funk, uh, Kid Boogie, Slim, JJ. I know he's not. He says he's not in MGF, but he's still MGF. Yeah. Sweepy, Armani, Pimp, uh, everybody, Toshi, like all the cats from Asia, uh, EBs, Blue City, like all the uh, Close Encounters, like all the dancers from the Bay, that I learned from, all the dancers in LA I learned from, Dago, all over, you know. Um, all the young cats, that I judged for like almost 15 or 20 years from Europe and Asia, Japan, like now, like since I'm getting older, everybody's getting older, you know what I mean? But it's always good to see, like all the kids that, were young and now they're like, like they grew up. So, just props to everybody. Props to you guys. You guys still dancing. It's a blessing, it's watching everybody. But yeah, just keep that keep that funk alive, that soul, you know, dance, me, I dance because I love it, like it's in my soul. And a lot of people always ask me, aren't you old to dance? Why, I said, I can't help it, like when I hear music, I want to dance. I'm gonna dance until I can't walk anymore, It's in my soul, it's in my spirit. So yeah, just want to thank everybody. Yeah, thanks for coming, thanks for the interview. Big shouts out to everybody in Finland. Yep. So Machine Gun Funk, Jr Boogaloo, out.